What's up, YouTube? I haven't made any Wuthering Wave content yet, and I didn't expect this to be my first, but this is too exciting to ignore. The release of Wuthering Waves came with it a ton of hype, but also some less than positive reactions. Well, it seems that Kuro Games have heard these complaints and have responded fast with this apology. Now, this apology is posted on the Bilibili site, and I will make sure that a link to this is in the description of this video if you want to read it yourself, but I've translated each pane as follows. Announcement on game experience issues and continuous optimization. I love that they're taking a very fast, proactive hand in continuing to improve their game while it's live, by the way. Dear Wanderer, after the launch of Wuthering Waves, regarding the game experience related issues reported by many drifters, we are very sorry for not bringing you a better game experience. They brought us a pretty good game experience, but okay, apology accepted. We will update the game in the near future to optimize the problems of poor game content experience. At the same time, in order to express apology of the project team, we will issue additional compensation to all drifters on May 25th, 10 gold ripples. Compensation of floating gold ripples times 10. I believe these are the summon currency for the limited unit, right? This is not for summoning on the Resident Heroes, but summoning on the current upped banner. So another 10 summon, and it's great to see them being this generous. I know gacha games are always very generous on release, but this is the third day of 10 summons in a row that we've gotten, and this one's a 10 summon on the rate up banner. So that's fantastic. Receipt conditions. Players who have completed creation before July 3rd, so this is up for a while, and whose synesthesia level is greater than 2. In addition to the ongoing optimization of performance issues regarding the game content, specific adjustment and follow-up key points, the development direction is as follows. Okay, first, this is great. It's really nice of them to give us a 10 summon on the main banner. That's really exciting, and that it's going to be up until the middle of July. So we've got a month to collect this. That's amazing. Really happy to see that. Optimize the skip function to adjust the current problems reported by drifters, such as small plot skip range, true. Unclear skip button display, I mean, I could always find it, but okay. And lengthy main content. They do like to yap a lot, don't they? So it's nice they're going to let us be a little bit more efficient in skipping content that we've either already seen or just don't want to read. Optimization direction. Support full plot skipping. Wow, okay. And supports plot, text, and cutscene record view. Okay, so they're going to allow us to skip it and come back and watch it later. So if you're in a hurry, you just want to get through something, or maybe you started a new account and you've already read it, or you watched a streamer play through and you don't need to see this point again, you can skip it all. You can skip everything, and if you go, wait, what was that? There's going to be a record view where you can go back and watch the cutscene or read the plot text again. So that's great. So they're going to modify the skip button display icon, so they're going to make the skip button more out there and in your face so it's easier to see. I guess maybe some people were having trouble finding the skip button. Significantly increase the skip range of the main plot, including the skip of prologue and the first act. Wow. So you're going to be able to skip the entire prologue and first act. That's huge for people that want to reroll, or people who are just starting a brand new game up, or have already watched a streamer play it and just don't want to sit through that whole thing again. That's amazing. Supports skipping of stand-up dialogue. Stand-up dialogue. I think this is a translation issue. I think what they mean is dialogue where people are just standing around talking to each other. So any basic dialogue where there's not action going on, it's just them yapping, that can be skipped now. And the companion mission of the Resonator Yinlin will be available in the near future. That's nice. Due to technical limitations, the skip function cannot be implemented for the cutscenes in the plot. Okay, so yeah, stand-up dialogue only, not for animated cutscenes. Thank you for your understanding of the inconvenience this has caused. Okay, this wasn't a big deal for me, but it's really nice that they are letting us move through a little quicker. And you know, the more I'm thinking about, the more I'm thinking, there are several times where I was sitting here saying, get on with it, spamming the skip button, because I had either already read the text that was on the screen, or I had read it already before and didn't need to read it again. So you know what? On second thought, This is great. I'm glad to see this. Optimization of the combat experience. What's wrong with the combat experience? Okay. In view of problems that drifters had often reported about poor hit feeling, weak feedback on being hit, poor experience in controller mode, and blocked vision during combat, the project team will combine different combat scenarios to carry out the optimization. Special optimization, the goal is to improve the positive feedback from combat process as much as possible. At the same time, problems such as controller function optimization and key customization, opening conditions, being too late are being simultaneously improved. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Okay, so I guess they're going to make it feel like the fighting has more weight. Like it's more recognizable when you hit things and when you are hit. And I love that. For those that don't understand what I mean by weight to the combat, think about the way the combat feels in, say, Genshin Impact, and the way the combat feels in, say, Elden Rings. Now, those are two opposite ends of the spectrum. I'm not saying they got to go from one side to the other, but I love my combat to feel like it's meaningful. When I hit the enemy with a skill, I like seeing the enemy staggered. I like seeing myself staggered. I like seeing an animation that is reflective of the hit happening. I like there to be some physics with the size and type of weapon you're using. It really adds to the immersion of it. And this game is already leaps and bounds ahead of Genshin on the combat style, and seeing them want to improve on that even more excites me. I'm looking forward to these changes. And also, issues with controller function optimization and customized key binding. Yeah, biggest issue with controllers right now is you can't bind your controller keys to anything. That needs to be changed. Everybody has their own mental about how to use their controllers. Even the mouse. You want to freaking bind the middle mouse button to something else? You can't really do it. The key binding is really weak in this game, and I like seeing that they're acknowledging that and they're going to address it so that we can customize our game experience a little bit more. What else have they got? Thanks to the support of the drifters, we have added a self-selected permanent 5-star character as a gift reward. Yo. We have added a self-selected permanent 5-star character as a gift reward. Self-selected 5-star character. They're giving us a 5-star selector? After the open beta, we received a lot of feedback from various communities and platforms about the newbie summoning activities. We sincerely apologize for the poor experience caused by this event. I hadn't heard anybody complain about this, but okay, evidently some people weren't happy with the event experience, but sure. Therefore, on May 26th, we will distribute a special item to all drifters via email. I'm sure they mean via in-game mail, not actually your email. After using it, you can get a resident 5-star character of your choice. Holy crap, it's real. They're giving us a 5-star selector summon. A resident hero, right? You can't use it on the limited banner, but you can get any 5-star in the game you want. Man, reroller's in shambles right now. You can start the game with any unit you want with this. This event is valid until May 22nd, 2025? They're just adding a permanent 5-star selector to their game for anybody who starts this game and plays this game for the next year. Wow. I mean, if you're crazy and you want to reroll, I mean, rerolling is easier now. They're letting us do skips all through the prologue and everything. So you could reroll for your favorite unit, and you could use the selector and get your second favorite unit. My God, this is amazing. For detailed event rules, please check the in-game announcement later. I know gacha games are traditionally very generous when they just start out, but this is next level, guys. This is 3 days of 10 summons in a row, followed by a here's any unit in the game you want. A hell of a lot better than a fistful of Primo Gems or 300k gold, right? More optimization content and more versions of content are under continuous development. Okay, yeah, they're obviously continuing to work on their game. We will optimize the game content in the future, and more functions and gameplay activities are also under continuous development. For example, optimizing some NPC art resources. I mean, it's great that they're going to make it look even better, but I think the game's already, phenomenally gorgeous, but it does need a little bit of refinement, right? Adding layered map functions, that's nice. More voice transformation gameplay. I assume that means they're going to take more, read this text and turn it into voice-acted text, so probably adding more voice-acted scenes to it. Are also under continuous development. That's great. We are aware that the current version of Wuthering Waves still has many shortcomings. We will continue to polish the game content and game experience in the future, and that's really the crux of it, right? The story itself is, I don't know, I'm hoping to warm up to it. The story is kinda weird and all over the place with a lot of, very unique terms. Feels like I'm reading a tech manual sometimes with the random terms. I mean, can anybody tell me what the heck a tacit discord is? I mean, you think you may know, but I don't think any of us really know. But the polish of the game was really kind of my bigger issue. You don't have to read the story. It's nice when the story is engaging, but the polish, right? Trying to climb ladders is almost damn near impossible. Just run up them. How many people have gotten stuck in the side of mountains? Lots of glitches and crashing. Lots of things that just don't seem as clean as they should. Not being able to run and jump on everything, running through things. It just felt unfinished. Felt like it needed that last little bit of polish to make it stand out. And I love that they even use the word polish in this. They're acknowledging that, hey, you know what? We just need to clean it up a little bit, make it look a little bit more crisp. And that will greatly increase the gaming experience. So I love that they're seeing that and acknowledging it. Thanks to, again, to all the drifters for your attention and support for Wuthering Waves. Sincerely, the project team. Wow. What can I say? This is amazingly generous. For a company that, gacha games are about making money. But this is more than just about making money. If it was just about making money, they wouldn't be slinging a 5-star selector out there. 5-star selectors cost an insane amount of money to gaming companies. People don't spend in-game currency to hard pull for the unit that they want when they just get it for free. This is the kind of thing that they do when they are concerned about the community and when they are invested in their games. And Kuro Games seems to be really invested in this game, and I, for one, am glad to see it. I'm excited to play this game some more and see what comes next. If you guys have any questions, drop them in the comment section. Let me know who you're going to pull in the comment section. I'd love to see who your selector is going to be for. Have a great one, everybody.